What is up, guys? Back with another trade recap. This recap is from yesterday, uh, which is Tuesday, 21st, 2025, January. Let's get right into it. So, coming into market open, we could see in the higher time frame that we kept respecting bullish PDRA, which kind of gave me the confidence to be bullish for the day. We could see here that we tapped into an hourly, 4-hourly fair value gap that which we respected, caused price to move higher. But then when we switched over to NASDAQ, we could see kind of the same. However, as we see this top right here compared to ES, we could see that this top has been taken out. So we have an bearish S&T forming with this top to this top, which is kind of convincing me to be a little bit more bearish for the day. But however, I am still mainly bullish. I need to see more things. So coming into the hourly, we could see right here towards market open. We can skip a little bit further to 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and show my drawings. We could see that we have London highs up here on ES, and we had some 4-hour buy side liquidity. We had London lows. We also had some 1-hour buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, and some more sell side liquidity here. However, I wanted to look for more things to confluence my bias for the day, so I scale down even more. We can skip ahead to market open actually right there. So as we could see here on ES, we had London highs and London lows and some buy side sells liquidity. However, on NASDAQ, we could see that we had swept London highs before in pre-market, which kind of gave me a more bearish bias for the day. So coming into the market with a bearish SMT on a higher time frame and a little lower time frame, I'm kind of convinced that we are gonna go bearish today. However, you can see that I took a long, and I'm gonna explain why I did that and my thought process. However, market open, we can see that price immediately kind of dumps towards London lows, but we didn't really take out London lows in this move, and at the same times, we can see that ES is not doing that much. We created equal lows down here. But I wanted to do was that I wanted to see a little retrace into this fair value gap and then just play a continuation towards the London lows and the hourly sell side liquidity. So price tap back into it. I scaled down to the minute. I couldn't really find a good entry here that I wanted to, and price kind of drastically just exploded down and it was too late. However, I waited and became a little bit more patient, and as we can see here, we dumped a little bit lower. At the same time, I think what's going on? Yeah, that's when ES starting to dump as well, took out this equal lows, sells the liquidity, rushing towards London lows. However, now we're getting close to my actually trade. Okay, so in this point of time, I saw that there was an unfilled 15-minute fair value gap here. So in my thought that my thought process was that we were gonna sweep this sell side liquidity down here and then at least retrace the rebalance price here, because price moves from internal liquidity to external liquidity and the other way around. So what I thought here was that I wanted to go long into this 50-minute untapped fair value gap. So I scaled down, as we could see, I scaled down and I found this 4-minute F3G right here, which when that inversed, I entered and I had a 1-to-1 R right here, and then I was going to take some more partials here and let it ride towards the buy side liquidity up here. So let's get into the trade. I entered right here, boom, kind of quickly I went up to my first TP. So I scaled off 50% of my entry right here from 1-to-1 RR, and then I moved stop to break even, and as we can see, price ended up stopping me out at break even right here. So I got stopped out at break even, but claimed 1-to-1 50% partial, so it was a win either way. Ended up making $200 on 3 different accounts. However, after this, price actually ended up delivering to my draw of liquidity. So this would have been a banger trade if it played out. Maybe I shouldn't have taken placed my trade to break even. However, I wanted to play it smart because, as I said, I was more bearish coming into the day. All I really wanted to see was that we delivered to this 50-minute unfilled fair value gap, which we did, and then went higher as well. But that's why I moved my stop loss to break even. So I think I played it kind of smart as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this trade recap. I have changed a few things with my strategy, as you probably can see if you compare this to the last recaps I have done. I have changed up my strategy. I'm playing more on order flow and PD arrays and looking how price is reacting towards different PD arrays, if we're respecting or disrespecting, and trying to make my confluences based more on that. And so I'm gonna try that new strategy out more throughout this year. But anyways, that was it for this recap. Something quick, played out, but I got stopped out of break even. However, 50% partials, so pretty decent day.